Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And let's just get right into today's video. Over the years, we have seen a lot of instances of serial killers, actual criminals obtaining a fan following. Sometimes these fan followings happen maybe because of the way the criminal looks, or sometimes maybe because of the things that they have done. For example, Elliot Rodger, who was a self acclaimed incel, he went on a killing spree as an act of retribution against women who had rejected him and men for their sexual activities. And even today, there are incels who look up to him as this leader and saint who opened gates for them and became their voice. And then there are criminals like Ted Bundy who obtain a fan following because of their looks and charms. And majority of people who get attracted to serial killers' looks have been women. There are still interviews of women on national television when Ted Bundy was going through his trial, defending him because he was good looking or charming or that he doesn't look like he would even hurt a bee. It happened with Cameron Herron, who took the lives of a mom and daughter in a fatal car crash. And TikTok was defending him, thirsting over him because he was good looking, and that everyone makes mistakes and he didn't deserve to get locked up. This is something that has happened with female criminals as well, like Isabella Guzman, who stabbed her mother to death in a schizophrenic episode. So there has never been a shortage of delusional and just pathetic people like this who defend and thirst over actual criminals. This has happened yet again with Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson was born in Florida in 1994 and he was born to very young parents. Both of them were 15 and 14 years old, and so they decided to give him up to the Wilson family. During his adolescence years, Wade began to change his attitude. He started using drugs, particularly cocaine. Due to these substances, he started to distance himself from the family, started to have mood swings, even attacking some family members. After consulting with some psychologists, he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar personality disorder. At the age of 18, Wade decided to contact his biological parents and started to keep in touch with his father, mainly to borrow money from him. Very few things are known about his life after 18, but he had been arrested for almost 20 times for petty theft and trespassing until he got arrested in 2019 for the murder of two women. What happened was he had a heated argument with his girlfriend, who he physically assaulted, and then he left the house to victim number one, who then he strangled while she was sleeping. Then he went out for the hunt of second victim. He found a woman who somehow agreed to get in his car, and that is when he attacked her. And when he saw that she was still breathing, in his own words, he threw her on the road and ran over her repeatedly until she looked like spaghetti. This guy, this horrible person, has had the same following of women just thirsting over him. I don't use TikTok, but even I have seen edits after edits of him from the court. And most of these accounts and comments are from female accounts. And you can say maybe these women don't know the severity of his crimes, but they definitely aren't blind. They are thirsting over a guy with a swastika tattoo on his face. These are the same women who would say, "Oh, I would rather spend time with a bear than a man." And then they go and thirst over actual bad people, actual horrible criminals, convicted criminals. This is no book talk. This is not a bad guy that you can fix. He is a criminal, an actual horrible person who killed women in the most horrific way. Some women just pretend to be girl scouts, but then these same women are sending their nudes and inappropriate pictures to the jail, to this criminal. The authorities had to reject so many of these inappropriate pictures. Not only that, there has been around 4,000 letters being sent to the judge asking him to show mercy and release him. There has been online petitions with thousands of signatures asking for his freedom. I'm convinced that these women never had a good father figure in their lives to teach them what an actual good man is like and the actual standards of what type of man they should pray for. Or that they are just living in some stupid book talk fantasy where they meet a bad boy and they can fix him or that they can change him. But the reality is, he is not just a bad boy from an Anna Todd Wattpad fanfiction. He is a murderer, a convicted murderer. Well, take him to your house then and live with him, and we will see if you even make it through the night alive with this horrible, horrible monster. It's bizarre to even think that there are women who feel even an ounce of sympathy towards criminals like him. I have always found this fan following culture very bizarre, especially for criminals. Like, what must go inside these people's minds to not just think this way, but proudly share these thoughts with the world? Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Share with me in the comments down below, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.